What's going on, everybody? This is Jay with Flaming Tokens, and today we're going to talk about how I would invest $10,000 in the market right now. So, if you're one of those people out there who's got $10,000 on the sidelines and you want to put it into crypto to get started, this is an idea of how to do it. This isn't professional financial advice, but this is giving you a template of something to go off of should you be interested. It's a base point. You can modify this list as you want. And just because I'm not trying to waste your time, here's the exact list. But if you want to stick around and see exactly how I put together this list and why I put it together, that's what you're going to stay tuned for. Let's get into it. First up, here we are at the market right now. Today is January 26th. It's a Sunday. And the market's been running sideways since Trump just got elected. So we haven't had any big pumps. People are still waiting on that. Right now, the first coin we're going to talk about is Bitcoin, the granddaddy of all coins. We're going to put $2,000 into Bitcoin. Right now, the price is around $104,000. This is the number one coin. And I would say that the main goal at the end of the day with this entire portfolio is to walk away with more Bitcoin, not more dollars, because the end goal is Bitcoin long term is the one that's going to win out, and that's the one that's going to have the highest market cap. And it's been like that ever since the market has ever began. There is always this odd chance that there could be a flippening of some other coin like XRP, people think, but really at the end of the day, don't listen to the sideline noise and just get more Bitcoin. That's the end goal. So all your gains, they don't go into dollars, they should go into Bitcoin. Now, moving on to the next one. We're looking to talk about Ethereum. We're going to put $1,000 into Ethereum. Now, Ethereum has some controversy surrounding it. It's slow, it's old, it's expensive, but a lot of the DeFi is built on top of Ethereum. And we haven't seen that bull run market for the alt season yet on Ethereum DeFi. So we're standing by, but that doesn't mean you don't want to have any Ethereum in your portfolio. It's still the number two coin, so $1,000 here. Now we're moving on to XRP, currently sitting at 312. And XRP is a wild card in this scenario. It can either go way up. We made a video yesterday talking about how it could go to $50 per coin. If you haven't watched it, you can watch it. Now that's an extreme bullish case, giving it a valuation of what Bitcoin has right now at $2 trillion, down around 2.5 trillion is what we would say for a $50 XRP at the current market value. But what we're really realistically looking for is $10 XRP in this cycle. So with something like this, it's a conservative play, whereas with ETH, we could see ETH maybe going to 10,000, but XRP, definitely a coin to consider having in your portfolio, and a coin that I've recently bought, so I can say that I've also recently bought Bitcoin. I do have a lot of Ethereum, but I haven't recently bought that. Now here we are with Solana, another coin that I've recently purchased. Okay, currently trading at 255. I like Solana around 250 really, but I'm not going to hold my breath for it because you never know. I mean, there has been some price volatility anyway, but Solana is a coin that has $124 billion market cap, could catch ETH. That means it would be around a $500 Solana in the short term. Long term, it could be $1,000 Solana. We'll see if that ends up happening, but I definitely have recently purchased Solana. It's faster than ETH. It's an American-made project, and it's more affordable. It's not as expensive to transact on Solana. Now we're moving on to the next one. Here we are at Dogecoin. So this one's for you meme coin people who want exposure. You could go with Shiba Inu. You could go with another one. But Dogecoin being backed by Elon at 35 cents. This is one to definitely consider. I would say this could be interchangeable. Like if you didn't want Doge and you didn't want to deal with the meme coins, you could put 2,000 into say XRP instead, or Solana, give or take one of those if you don't want any exposure to meme coins. But yeah, put $1,000 into Doge if you're wanting to ride with Elon, right? Now here we are looking at SUI. This is a lower end Solana, lower end ETH, so a lot more affordable than ETH, a lot more affordable than Solana as well. It's about 1/12 the price of Solana thereabouts, trading at $4.15. It's been downtrending. This is a really good buy at this price if you take a long-term perspective. A lot of this you could take an approach, say, okay, I'm just going to trade this cycle and then be out and just be storing in Bitcoin for the bear market. Or you could say, well, you know what? I'm actually investing now and trying to lock in for long term. So locking in for long term just gives you the benefit of not having to worry about stressing out about when to sell and all that stuff. But SUI at 415, it's a blockchain developer platform, really an interesting project. Here's Crypto.com. Obviously, this is a very interesting project because they have an exchange, they've got a card. Crypto.com also has their name on an arena in Los Angeles, Crypto.com Arena. So really at 3.71, this is a good buy, I think. It hasn't had its day. The fact is, Crypto.com has not taken off in this cycle. It was trading down around 7 cents in October. I guess you could say that was down, or it's up since then to 13 cents or 17 cents. It went up to 22 cents in December. But really, it's been a lot higher over time, 89 cents. So this one, if it just reaches its previous all-time high, could 7x, 7 or 8x. That could be a real good situation for you if you put in $1,000, which we're suggesting they'd turn that $1,000 into 7 or 8,000 if it reaches its previous all-time high. And it did that, by the way, in November 2021. So definitely something to keep an eye on. That means that you'd be looking at a 4-year, if we're on a 4-year cycle, that means by November, if the same cycle repeats itself, is when Kronos would have its day. So we don't know if it's going to extend out that long with the bull market, but we do have some interesting things to consider. Is that Trump has like these timelines for the SEC and other government agencies, like a 30-day window, and then they have a 60-day window, and then they have a 180-day window. So it's like there's going to be a couple events coming up that could affect the price of crypto and the digital asset market for at least the next 6 months, because Trump's going to have that. He's got requirements of those federal agencies to provide him information. So this is going to be interesting. For those of you who read up on the executive order, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't read up on the executive order, go onto our homepage, and I made a video explaining the executive order in detail. You can see that right there on our homepage for those of you who are interested in that. So now we're going to talk about the next coin. That's official Trump coin. So I did buy Trump coin around $12 back right there around just before the inauguration on like a Friday or a Saturday. And then it went down to $10. And then the next thing I know, I wake up and it's all of a sudden $40. And I'm like, wow, this is interesting. So it pumped really quickly. It went down at first and then it pumped up. And then it went all the way up to around like $70. I think on Kraken it was trading a lot higher than that, amazingly enough. But you can see right here, it's currently trading at $29.58. And as Trump continues to make decisions in the crypto market, you would expect that to possibly affect the market. You know, it's like you're kind of like betting on Trump here with this. And it's a wild card coin, definitely a wild card coin. It's on Solana's network. If you wanted to buy it, you'd get the Phantom wallet. But you could put 500 or 1,000 into it. It just depends on what you want to do. But you could see we've got it down here for 1,000. But again, it's going to be up to you what you want to do. It's currently trading at $29. If you wanted to play it safe with this one, $500, hoping it goes up to, I don't know, $100. That would be pretty fun, right? Now we're moving on to the next one, which is Vinecoin. So this one's a wild card meme coin. I bought this around 32 cents. I bought it around 25 cents, and I bought it around 18 cents. So this one was a fun one to swing trade because look at all this volatility. So if you catch Vinecoin on a dip, you could just get this one. Now this is basically what you're betting on with this meme coin is that people are going to say bring Vine back. They're like, we're tired of TikTok, we're tired of X, we're tired of Facebook. We want Vine back. Remember those short form videos on social media? So Vine right here, it's a wild card. We are looking at TARS AI. So this one's on Solana here. And this is an AI project with a grant from Solana. And they're going to be working on a lot of AI stuff, Web3 technologies, AI and Web3 technology integration on Solana network. And like I said, supported by a grant from Solana Foundation. So $500 into this. I mean, you could get aggressive with something like this. It's sitting at $196 million market cap. Something like this could easily go over $1 billion and more. So this is going to be more your wild cards that could really make you some money in this cycle. TARS AI. So putting 500 or 1,000 in it could possibly 10x. Not guaranteed, but it's possible. Now you got something like Chain GPT. You guys know ChatGPT, very similar, but this one here is another AI project. This one's on Ethereum. Okay, so it's on the old legacy blockchain, which, as I said, Ethereum altcoins haven't done a darn thing. Solana has been pumping this whole cycle, but ETH hasn't really done much. So we're still waiting on the sleeping giant ETH to do something which will carry its altcoins up. It did the same thing last cycle anyway, so let's just see what ends up happening. But Chain GPT right here, $500. This could be the darling of the of your portfolio here in a bull market. So here's the website. You can go through it. I highly recommend you take a look at this stuff before you get too serious about it. But I mean, we're talking about some real opportunities. I mean, they're a one-size-fits-all kind of application. You could see they got NFTs, AI news auto model, Chain GPT chatbot. It'll be interesting to see what these guys can do. But I just want to show you before we check out here. We've got this guy Mookie says, "Be honest. Are you still buying Trump? The calm before the storm." So we'll see what ends up happening. But anyways, hopefully this video is helpful. If it is, subscribe to the channel and like the video. We'll see you guys on the next one.